Hey Mechwarrior, welcome back to Opal Plays Mechwarrior 5. We're still in the Terrorzid system where I ended the last episode. And one of the things I discussed there was that I was going to go ahead and do all of the two atlases I purchased in the last episode, as well as the King Crab that I salvaged as part of the Killing Cain mission. And I've done those. Unfortunately, I can't show them to you, of course, until they're done, but they are substantially different now. And that's how long it's going to take to get them done. So what I've got is we got given the, I think it's the Deliverance mission. That's the Warhammer Black Widow, which I don't have the cash to do. I'm about 10 million C-bills short. Having just bought a couple atlases and other stuff. We're going to jump down to Sulafat and do the campaign mission there, which is Deliverance. And here we go, eventually. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just hit the space bar, silly. 34 days. So not much of them is going to be done. Now, Deliverance is a 380 ton assassination mission. And as you can see, I just got hit with a Kestrel Lancer priority transmission. I've been waiting for this for, the last, 11 years of gameplay. Gonna have to enter it. I do intend to play every one of the DLCs through from beginning till end, and that means I've got to enter this right in the middle of the main campaign. That's the way it works. I've got 6 months to accept, so we'll close. I'll go ahead and finish off this. It's an 80 campaign, 360 tonner. We'll take the cash.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
So 20 tons allows me to get rid of Thunderbolt and swap in the pretty baby, I think. Awesome PB, there we go. Yep. I'm trying to remember this mission. No, it's got 2 atlases. Got an RS and a D. And other assorted nuisance factors. Like an Orion and a catapult. And yeah. Memory returns. Fun little mission. Quick, too.
Attention. Prepare for battlemech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
There's a good chance our targets have split up in order to evade us. The marked locations on the map are the most likely areas where we'll find them. Be careful, as they have many supporters in the area that are more than willing to die for their cause.
I haven't played this through since I updated or installed Von Biomes. I just want to say that the graphics here are much more refined than the last time I played through. This is cool. It's also the first time on my new PC, which I've had since January. So, much better graphics period. I'm playing, by the way, in 4K. YouTube won't let me upload better than HD, so that was sweet. LRM's out the ass, but nobody's hitting.
Dragon reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, graphics are much better nowadays. It looks to be a steep hill. We'll take it over here.
Target acquired.
Give my buddies a shot to actually hit it.
Target
Ah,
acquired.
there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Target destroyed.
I am an equal opportunity destroyer of tanks. What the heck hit me? Had to scuff my paint up, didn't it? Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, there will be a locust come out and skid around all over the place, making a nuisance of itself. He's going to get to meet the triple SRM-6s. Which I find to be the best way to stop a
Contact, battlemech.
small light mech like this guy, if he survives to get into range of the SRM-6s.
Took one down.
He's a plucky little guy, isn't he?
Atlas.
We're
Incoming.
on it, Commander.
Dodge, dodge. Not enough.
Incoming missile.
You too can meet the SRM-6s. Come on, guys. Kill him.
Enough of you.
Destroyed.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed. Yes, sir.
Boy, these guys do not like me. Too much aggro in those SRMs, huh?
Incoming missile. Critical. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Target signed. All units, weapons free.
Go get him, guys. Ooh, what is holding me up?
Incoming missile. Critical.
Had enough of you.
Target acquired.
Tango down. Keep at it.
That's what I'm talking.
That's the last of them, Commander. That bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a case of Timbiki
Where the heck is that?
Back to the ship safely.
I hate that. Too many targets. Too easy to get confused and
Incoming missile.
get the snot beat out of you because you're not looking at taking weapons off the field. Speaking of which,
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
got them both. Ooh, you gonna jump up where I can shoot you? I'm gonna shoot you. Come on, you one-legged fat man.
Incoming missile.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
So in theory, all three of those mechs were shooting at him, and he decided to shoot me instead.
This is Dragon. Target destroyed.
Let's take it home.
This is Dragon. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
I thought I saw loot. It's been my experience that campaign missions very seldom have loot or refills in any way, so you need to really make sure you have what you need. I mean, only 2 of the actual campaign missions actually have a repair bay. The Last Man Standing and Crucible. That's it. Crucible being the last one. And Last Man Standing being the first one in the Centurion. Right? No, last one in the Centurion. Last of the beginning ones that you have to do. Yep, there's the RS and the D. And I have nowhere near enough, and I wasn't gonna have near enough. Not a bad one, the RS. I like the double laser as opposed to large lasers as opposed to a host of mediums, but it is what it is. 3 points. 3 points don't get me much. I'll take the large laser. I wish I could take both, but I cannot, so I'll take that one. Well, I did me some damage, didn't I? Yeah, I'd say the DH is my favorite of the non-hero atlases. It does a pretty good job. That's a nice add-on. Oh, sweet. Not too shabby. Not to be used, but I'll sell that for some cash. And I gotta talk to Fahad. Let him complain about how I bring in stuff with damage to it. Scuff up his paint, all that kind of good stuff. No respect, yada yada yada.
Hey, Gov. Thanks for stopping by. Rihanna tell you I wanted a word? Well, I do, mate. I definitely do. Because the situation down here is bloody ridiculous. It can't keep going on, eh? I mean, just look at them. Standing around like they ain't got no worries in the world. And me, busting my balls to get these mechs put back together. It ain't right. You know what I mean?
Not really. What are you talking about?
No shit.
What am I talking about? Oh, look, mate. No disrespect to whoever's been doing the job till now, but you got to start letting me hire me own people, eh? Seriously, this lot, they're a bunch of bloody dossers. Try to light a fire under them and they just stare at you like they're deaf and dumb. And you wonder why I complain so much? If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of them.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All I'm asking, mate, a bit of help is all. Gonna get back to work now. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.
Here's a good thing, just so you know. If you're playing career mode, you don't have to talk to them, ever. That's all he does is complain, generally speaking, about how hard his job is to keep your mechs in order. Gotta have a little bit of character in the game, but
Commander, perfect timing. Spears has a new mission for us.
Good.
Securing the connection now. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Commander, good to see you. A shipping company, mostly supplying food, medicine, and materials to the outer settlements along the periphery, is being run out of business by raiders. My agents assure me that Comstar are the ones ultimately responsible for this egregious act. Paying these raiders to drive the shipping companies out of business means that people living way out here, completely isolated, will be forced to abandon their settlements. They'd have no other choice. We may have crushed Inferno, Commander, but Comstar's tactics haven't changed a bit.
Comstar wants to consolidate their control over this region of space. Maybe they believe it contains more Star League facilities and more treasure. But I suspect it has more to do with the location of these settlements and the possibility of prying eyes. This area borders the periphery, not too far from where the ancient star map we found ends. Beyond it is the missing section of the map.
Here be dragons.
Indeed. Full disclosure, Commander. I intend to lay claim to any archaeological finds we may discover, in the name of interstellar expeditions. The mission I'm proposing is intended to undermine Comstar and their own efforts in that same regard. Though I suspect you'd like to stop Comstar as much as I would, especially seeing how willing they are to destroy innocent lives, I still want to make sure we're on the same page. We are partners now, after all.
I would burn Comstar to the ground if I could. But unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to settle for Yamada's head. If this helps that effort, and we can do some good in the process, I'm in.
And getting our hands on some lost tech doesn't sound too shabby either, eh, Commander?
Not shabby at all.
Good then. The company's supply ships have been hit constantly over the past few months. Their main supply depot is the next logical target. If that gets destroyed, the company will have no choice but to fold. The margins are tight enough as it is. I need you to protect that depot, Commander.
Consider it done.
All right. Good luck.
I'll have the briefing ready by the time we reach the system, Commander.
Copy that.
Sebastian Spears has a funny understanding of what partners would mean. I mean, I'm a 100% partner as far as risk and a 10% partner at best for reward. He's going to keep the base. He's going to get all the technology, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So, in real life, Peck's hand, baby. I put my life on the line. It's mine. How long have I got? 6 months still. Because we haven't done anything yet. I think I can go do Lifeline. That's a 380-ton defense. About 2 months away, if I remember right. So we got to look at the timeline and be real careful with it, because the other thing I got to look at is getting my battlemechs in order. I just got through stripping the double heatsink out of the Phoenix Hawk, and I might need to put it back in. I might need him. I've got 60 tonner, 65, couple 70s, and of course my 011P. And Kestrel Lancers starts off with 200 ton drop. I can do a 200 like I am as a 3-tonner, so it's still functional without the, we got no weapons in it, so we'll just throw them back over. I'll make do by bringing in, if necessary. Other than that, I think I can go ahead and work my way through Kestrel Lancers with what I've got and do pretty well. So I'll do, sorry, got the hiccups all of a sudden. Boy, let me pause for a second. You won't notice the difference, hopefully. So, thanks for watching that pause, which you shouldn't even have noticed. We're going to switch all the way up here to Candace. But I think we're going to go through... Yeah, might as well go through... Well, no, this is a low level usually, but we'll give it a shot. Because, you know, industrial hubs are industrial hubs, and that's where all the candy is. And who knows, maybe they have cherry-flavored cough drops. Speaking of candy. A heavy axe. And EW, is that still the 3.5 tonner? Well, yep, and yep, nope. Not for me. Last minute check of the battlemechs. Now we can show what we're talking about as far as the upgrade and improvements that I've did. I switched the Atlas D over. Oh, here we go back to that again. This Atlas RS usually has an AC-10, so I stuck it with that, but I upgraded it to a 4, that to a 2. It usually has 4 large lasers, which are a little bit more than its engine double heat sinks can handle, or engine heat sinks can handle. Now I could hook that up right here by going, yeah, that's the one I took out of the Phoenix Hawk. And now it's got plenty of heating. This is going to be a monster mech as far as its ability to maintain fire. I could even drop out some heat sinks and put a large laser back in. But really, I'd much rather drop out some heat sinks and put, I don't know, another SRM6 in. So we'll try that and see what I got. I got another 2. 101, do that. That. Pretty sure I got a double, yep. Drop that in. And give it just enough to make sure I've got plenty of ammo for that. Unfortunately, it's only got 2 tons of AC-10 because that's all I could find. And yeah, still, it's like it knows what I need for ammo and it just never comes. 13 days, that should do it. Now the bad news is that's still a 48 kph mech, which is slow. I know it's right, it's normal for a I got a hero down here, but I'm not going to bother checking on it because we're going to go up to Candace. None of that's going to make any difference. Changes to the RS, it probably will not be in this mission. And we'll take a look at this one. This is an AC-20. It's still an AC-20. Basically, just upgraded some of the stuff on it. It's got not enough ammo either. Can't find AC-20 ammo. Not for the life of me, but I did find some half, so I threw it in there. So it's got, what, 50 shots AC-20? Not good for a long mission at all. Got to get that better because some of the end of the campaign missions are really long. But we got lots of time. Because basically we're going to fight the Kestrel campaign next. And that's a 2-year or longer thing. I also fixed up my King Crab. And you'll notice I made one major change to it. Swapped out the 20s for 10s. Swapped out the, I think it's a 1 large laser for 4 mediums. And a lot of heat sinking to go along with it. And upgraded the SRM6 it had to a tier 4. So overall, not a bad mech. Not a fan of king crabs. These guns are usually pointed into the dirt. So you got to pay attention to that. But 5 tons of ammo for 2 of them in the AI hand ought to do it. And that's all that. And of course I max armored everything. So I can drop a 400 tonner now and be real with it. And several other backups besides, which I'll need for Kestrel Lancer. I still got this guy, him. So I've got lots of good stuff to make up sub 400, which is what this one's going to be. Here on Candace, yeah. This is a 380-ton defense mission that is long, involved, and Yeah, twisty. And at this point, in order to help me run that, I've developed affinity with my Mechwarriors and several mechs that have long-range missiles. It's 85, 380, by the way. And it's a cold planet, which is always good. And I've got 14 picks, 13 picks of cash. So we're getting back into cash groove again. We'll confirm that. Now then. LRM 15, dual 10s, and a fast mech. So, Pretty Baby can chase down errant little sneakers that get by with a click 401 on my keyboard. I don't use the F1, F2, F3, F4 to control my lance. I use 1, 2, 3, 4 because I don't use those for speed. And it's just easier to reach. So that's a quick 4-1 for a target that got by. A 2-1 or a 3-1, either one sends it to targets that have snuck by the slowness of our mechs, because that's what we're looking at here is a lot of slow mechs. So on a defense, it's always easier to catch a leaker, get its attention, and then everybody can concentrate on it and wipe it out. That's the thought. Let's see how that does, because every time I focus on another mech and tell it to go do something, I am not doing what I'm supposed to do, which is shooting something.
Prepare for battlemech departure.
Instead, I'm doing something which I'm supposed to do, which is direct my lance. Far more important, telling my lance what to do.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
And after all, we're not a team of one.
Depot has been marked on your map. Get there and protected from raider attack. If that supply depot falls, thousands of innocent people will be forced from their homes, Commander. Good luck.
Copy. We're Oscar Mike.
Why can't they just say on the move and the same number of syllables? It doesn't sound as cool, I guess, but as a communications guy in the U.S. Navy, I prefer clear communications. On the way, even. Except Oscar W. doesn't sound as sexy as Oscar Mike, does it? Oscar Whiskey sounds pretty good, or gross, depending on which side of the coin you're looking at. Couldn't get me any closer, huh, Rihanna? Dodge some trees, because that makes a difference in speed, not a bit. And one big city. Base. Whatever you want to call it.
Looks like we found the place, Commander. Now fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Never seen anybody play this game actually fan out.
We need all the help we can get. Hostiles detected. They've breached the perimeter.
New target, Javelin.
Enough of you.
Target acquired.
Standing down.
Why are you standing down?
Weapons free. Got your target.
Target acquired.
Attacking target.
It's already in the base. Exactly what I mean. Small little leakers, man.
Your time is up. Dragon reporting. Reporting mech destroyed.
Target acquired.
Yes, sir. Moving on your target.
destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Let's take that tank apart.
Priority target received.
What is that?
This never gets old.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
I'm already at 89%.
They've blown the fuel tank.
And that was pretty much textbook taking care of that portion.
New target fire started.
Attacking from position.
Target acquired.
On your target.
I can't target that.
New target locust.
Copy. Target received.
Target acquired.
Barely touched it still.
Target acquired.
I've got it ranged.
Helps if I actually hit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Damage to the facilities is minor at the moment, Commander. But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Order acknowledged.
Maybe if all three of them shoot a target, they can kill it, huh?
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Consider it done.
Target destroyed.
Third of the way through,
Acquired.
give or take.
Target's down.
Mostly take.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Target acquired.
Moving to range. Targeted. On the move.
Guns up. Engaging.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. Critical.
Your time is up. This is Dragon. Target destroyed.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Target destroyed.
I've got it ranged.
Acquired.
Target ID received. Moving in. This is Dragon. Vehicle destroyed.
Target acquired.
Attacking from position.
Target destroyed.
That's the way it's supposed to happen.
Focusing your target.
Target acquired.
Tango assigned.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Dragon reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Consider it done.
Well, how we doing?
Enough of you. Moving to range.
Target.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Oh yeah, a big one right in the middle of the city.
I can't do that.
I lost my gyro all of a sudden. There we go.
Target acquired.
Eliminating target.
Order acknowledged. Copy target.
Target rifleman. New target awesome.
Tango eliminated. I can't target that. Copy target. Your time is up.
Target destroyed.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Dragon reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, the 60% thing wasn't gonna happen, was it? Come on, pretty baby, get out my way.
Tangos
12
appear to be
more.
bringing Additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Plenty of SRM, a little bit short on the
Attacking from the
LBX.
targeted. On the move.
Target acquired.
And a dropship back behind me.
Target destroyed.
This is Dragon. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Acquired.
I've got it ranged.
Engaging requested target.
Cyclops. Big dude. Say hello to the SRMs. Next.
Target
That next.
acquired.
How's that shoulder feel? Can't believe they didn't finish off that Cyclops.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Thank you.
Target acquired.
Enough of you.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
I can't do that.
Hostile transport ship coming in.
I can't do that.
Can't follow me?
Target acquired. New target stalker.
Engaging Lance focus.
Target acquired.
Another Victor. Yeah, it would be. So he's got ammo explosions, he's out.
Target acquired.
And a Marauder.
Enough of you.
I thought precisely, enough of you.
New target marauder.
This is Dragon. Mech destroyed.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Threat eliminated.
One more. And that's how you do this one.
Target acquired.
You don't worry about the base. Well, you do, but not really. You're not going to get it at 80%.
Group target received.
Kind of doubt you're going to get it, you know, much above here. You can with faster mechs, because that's what it takes. Get to your targets quicker.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Did anybody have any LRM rounds left? I guess not. Just shoot it.
Target destroyed.
Great work, Commander. Meet me at the extraction point.
Here's a hint, there is none. This is actually a great 2 episodes here, number 36 and 37. This is, I think, 37. Added 300 tons of droppable battlemechs. And quite a bit of missions accomplished. Well, that'll come in handy at some point. I'm already thinking my stalker is going to get an upgrade. From here on the campaign side, you've got to do a bunch of 400-ton drops, getting your pilot's, you know, affinity in the mechs they'll be using for the final 4 or 5 missions, and at the same time fine-tuning them in with a better weaponry, better loadouts, making sure they're cooled properly, etc. as you proceed across the entire Karita space to the HD missions. And you'll be seeing that after I finished off the Kestrel missions, which will be coming next. That's just the way it's got to be. Meanwhile, look at that, 2,652 points of damage. I'm sure I took some. Stalker didn't, which is somewhat annoying because he should have been laying LRMs down all over the place. Doesn't appear he did, but I saw missiles flying. And the good news is Pretty Baby did its part. Being in slot 3, you don't get to shoot as much. It's just the way it works out in the game and the AI level of importance, etc. But obviously, considering she took more damage than the stalker did its job. I'm not sure I did mine because the Highlander took a crap load. And that's the aggression from the LR-15 that it was sucking up. And then the add-on dollars plus experience point. Wow. Good stuff. Speaking of which, where are we? Coming up on 13. You don't get to see the HD missions until you reach 13. That's just the way it works. So we will get there sometime during Kestrel. And I've not been playing the Bounty Hunter all that much. Only got 4 badges. So that's going to be fun to go. Oh, got to see how much time I got left. 3 months. And I need to take that time and move. But also do stuff like, what do we got here? I can go ahead and repair. And see what I got for a hero mech. My grandson, who turns 12 next month, came wandering in and asking about how to play this, so I'm going to set him up on his own playthrough. I might do that. Seems like a terrible waste of money, but I like a good annihilator. I can't see giving half my money away. That's a shame. That's one heck of a 65-tonner. A little bit on the hot side. Don't need it. I already pretty much configured my current Thunderbolt to do the same job. One large, bunch of mediums, smattering of SRMs. So we're going to pass on all that. We'll check the equipment market. Always in the market for good stuff. Oh, yeah, that's nothing. Can't believe I don't have any tier 3 mediums. Workhorse of the game. Infernos are neat. I don't have a... Infernos are neat. Bottom line. Shutting down enemy mechs is always fun. Oh, AC-20 doubles. Them I need. That I need. Wow. Waited till the end of all that, did it? Okay, since we got all that, the DH is LBX, so that doesn't happen. This is AC-20, so cancel that one. Yeah, this is the one I had to get weird on. Boy, did not want to go in. 50, 70. That's sufficient for an AI run mech. Do I have a better 20? I do, but it's on the arm. I'll give him that one. A 4. And if he kills that, then I got a 5 to back it up. For all of that, I gained 2 points. Really wish I had better cooling, but I don't. One thing, sensors. You're gonna have an LRM, you ought to have at least improved sensors. So you can see as far as you can shoot. That might have been why some of it was happening in the last one. Stalker! Gotta make these guys be the best they can be, even when it's on an arm mount. Wait a minute. I forgot to save repair all on that. That would have been ugly. It's almost like I'm not clicking a button. Still. Thank you. Really? Okay. 10 days. That's 100 shots, which is 20% better for no extra weight. Just a lot more money. How about those large lasers? Not as a match set. Gonna hate if I lose them, but they're not doing any good whatsoever in the equipment bay. And I haven't lost them yet, so. Yeah, that's all singles. We can do better than that. Yeah, we can do better than that. Automatically better right there. So that's 50, 65. Don't like my cooling. Not much I can do about it at this point. You're telling me there's no cooling whatsoever, not even a single heat sink. I'll take that. One more. Wow, dead market. This is what I'm going into Kestrel Lancers with. That's the bottom line. And most of the high-end mechs or high-weight mechs are already pretty good. These guys are medium level, I would say, for the most part. Yeah, twin tier 2s. As a match set, that's what I can do. And that's about the best I got for that right now. It's not already in use, that's the bottom line. Yeah. 15. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Don't care about the smalls, that's just cash money later. I need to save those for backups. The flamers are the same, so what's it look like now? Yeah, it's a little bit better. So after all that, I came out with a single SRM6 tier 3. So it's already got one. That's the way it works. The one thing I'd like to do with this mech, truly, is get it another half ton of SRM6, because I always run out. And to do that, I got to trim off a half a ton, because I don't want to lose a heatsink, and I don't have any doubles. I could lose a heatsink. I'm at 4.6, and that would give me a full another ton. So let me go ahead and do that, or just, wow, make it a double. Nope. Doesn't look that way, huh? Yeah, double's almost too much. And I only got one left, so I'll just shift that in there. That'll do. Keep running out. And for Kestrel, first couple sets, that's going to be one of the most important mechs I got. Followed by Pretty Baby and the Highlander. Maybe even the Stalker. We'll see. I think that's about all the prep I'm going to do. So next episode I will be beginning the Kestrel Lancers walkthrough. First 2 missions at the minimum, and we'll go from there. Till then, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and come back for more, because until then, Opa has left the building.